Welcome to Team Rocket Garage. Today we are putting a Holley Terminator on the town car. So if you guys have followed for a while and know me, that has a Holley Terminator on it, and I like that so much that I'm gonna do one on this one. I appreciate their product, but I'm gonna run through this. I'm not gonna make a whole big video on how to do it. I will comment on some of the ways to do it. Going through, it's just gonna be kind of some clips that I'm gonna take while I'm doing it, because I really wanna just get this done and get this moving. So without further ado, remember to like and subscribe, but here's the video.
You feel that? Oh shit.
Look at this carpet right here. Look at how juicy that is. Like, that is like 3/4 of an inch thick. Like, that is so juicy. So great. Soft. It's so nice to work on this, because this car is like it's old, but it's new. Like, this car has like 130,000 miles on it, or less than anyways, and like everything's just in such good shape. Like all these other town cars I've had, carpet's all like smashed down and but like this car, like, oh man, very excited. So the Terminator wiring is going to go through here and then through the carpet under the seat, and then we're going to have the ECU mounted just right there. I think that's the best place where I can keep an eye on it if I need to. But yeah, we'll just come up through here and then up to the firewall and then through this hole right here. Not sure where that goes on the other side, but we're about to find out. The town car has a ton of stuff under the hood, so it is hardish to get like way down. See, that's way down in there. Yeah, and then we'll come up through here and then have the harness go over to the engine, just around the air conditioning. So I'm taking the town car apart, and oh, this is fancy. Look what I found. Nice. My tool set complete. I am so excited about how well this fits. So I had to cut this plug off and then reattach it because I couldn't pull it through the hole there. But there was a hole already there, right? So I literally just pulled the grommet out and stuffed a bunch of stuff through there. These wires go to like triggers and stuff that all are in the dash. And there's a couple relays and stuff and plugs in here that all will go inside of that kick panel right there. So it'll all tuck. There was room inside of here for the harness, and then it just goes right under here and pulls out. I had to cut this a little bit more than it was, but this is the factory hole. And then this will fit the ECU itself, will fit right here where these tape lines are with the seat. So there's a seat mount, and it'll literally fit right there. Like, so good. And the harness, like right here, like it's all just right there. So it took me about 20 minutes, but we found our power on wire for the Terminator. So this just turns it on. This isn't the actual power for it. It's on with start and on position. So it just works absolutely perfect, exactly right. So just got to take this wire, run it through the dashboard a whole bunch, up through 17 more integration things. So in the town car, this is my, what's called the message center. But I was thinking about putting the little screen just right here. And then I can literally just like put that mount right there, and it'll look real nice in line with the rest of the square gauges. And it'll leave room for the vent to be used and everything. So honestly, I don't think this tune was too far off. I mean, it was hardly running rich at all. All right, so it's 6 p.m. and it's pitch black out here. Well, I mean, I just have the one light to go off of, but that's less than ideal. So we have these two wires. One goes to the coil, one goes to the fuse. This is just a power source for the fuel injection harness. We've got our oxygen sensor put in. I got to hook the heater hoses back up. And then we need to extend these 2 lines to go around back to the intake, which is over there by the oil dipstick. Pop that intake on, plug in a sensor that's already in there, and we should be able to just start it up, drive and tune, get some keyboard time in, and get this bitch nice and smooth. Get her going real fast. MF Lincoln, baby. All right, so because it's pitch black and I don't want to rush anything, I think I could get it running tonight, but I don't want to forget anything and cause an issue. Just realized that I have these 2 right here, and this one is power for the fuel, so this needs to go on a fused line somewhere. There's a ton of stuff over here that I can hook that up to. We've got our solenoid. We can literally just pop an eyelet on it, stick it on there. That's how the whole car is designed. And this is the trigger for the start, but I've been doing some electrical stuff. Yeah. And then the white wire, I forget what it goes to, but I'm pretty sure it goes to the ignition coil, this negative right here. And then also, so does this one. But yeah, then we're pretty much good to start. So yeah, we'll have a nice short morning tomorrow, and then we'll be cruising around, cruising and tuning, doing some street tuning, and hopefully the transmission hangs on, because no idea what's going on there. It was good when I pulled the engine out, but now it's acting all fucky, and the fluid. All right, so we have our idle air control valve, the throttle positioning sensor. Those are both extended. Now I can just run these together, soldered, sealed, taped together, and then we'll just run them together around the back of the engine. All right, so everything's together. I'm gonna do a hair of cleanup here. Garbage. Didn't go in the garbage. All right, so my phone battery is low, car battery is low, whole bunch of, but I've tried a thing. Let's see if it works. That is an idling town car. Dude, like nothing's coming out of the exhaust here. Well, this one a little bit, but you crank it, it would start and then die because the fuel pump was priming, but the factory ECU is still connected to the fuel pump. So we ran this wire. Let me tell you, it's a long car as far as wires go, but yeah, we've got a wire going, and that is the longest I've ever seen it run. So that's badass. Fuel pump is still going, but let's see if we can. A little stumbly. Cool. Well, now we have a starting car. One thing to mention is that with the Holley Terminator, you need a manifold air temperature sensor, and that's something that you have to drill and tap the intake for. Now, this is not difficult. You just drill a hole and then use the tap. The tap goes in like a drill bit, but you do it by hand, and it just eats the threads into there. Make sure the intake's off and you have a lot of air so you can blow it out, so you're not sucking a bunch of air in, or aluminum into the engine. This is a Explorer intake. Eventually we'll do a bigger intake, but this is what we have for now. So yeah, and then I just threw some RTV on the threads here, so that way we're not too worried about a vacuum leak there. All right, so we're in the town car. We're gonna attempt to drive this thing. We've got a pretty, I mean, that is a hefty idle. Actually, I think I'm gonna kick that idle down just a little bit. Oh. Okay, that's a better range. Oh, well, or it's not. Okay, so let's see that idle. God damn it. Maybe this is manageable. Let's give it a shot. All right, maybe this is going to be a huge pain in the ass. Oh, I'm gonna close that. Yep, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass.